Well, let's dig into this. Today we're doing a deep dive on Tiimo. It's a visual daily planner app, and it's built specifically for people dealing with executive function challenges.
Right.
So just to be clear for everyone, when we say executive function challenges, we mean things like organizing, focusing, managing time, shifting between tasks. And the problem is traditional calendar apps, often just long text lists, complicated schedules, they can actually make things harder for folks with ADHD or autism.
Exactly. They often rely on the sort of abstract thinking about time, and that just doesn't click for everyone. So our mission today is really to see how this visual approach tries to shift planning from being, well, stressful, maybe even abstract, to something more intuitive.
Okay.
And importantly, look at the real-world trade-offs. What are actual users saying?
Right. So how does it actually work? The core mechanic. It basically ditches those big text lists.
Yeah.
Instead, you use simple visual cues, icons, colors, that sort of thing, and audio reminders, too. The idea is to help you see what's next, follow through more easily.
Yeah, and it tackles a really big issue for many neurodivergent people, which is time blindness. That difficulty grasping time passing. It feels invisible.
Right.
Tiimo tries to turn time into something tangible, like a block that shrinks as you go through the task. That clear visual overview of time passing. You see work, then lunch, clear colors. That's what the text planners miss.
Ah, okay. Making the abstract concrete. So this approach, this design, is it working? Getting good results?
It seems so. And what's interesting is it wasn't just like grumped up. It was developed with input from educators, neurodiversity researchers, so real thought behind it.
Okay.
And yeah, it has a pretty high rating, 4.5 out of 5 stars on the App Store. Users often mention how it structures the day without feeling too rigid, which is key.
But there's always a but with software, isn't there? Let's talk price. There's a free version, but it's limited.
Yeah.
To get the full features, you need a paid plan, right?
Yes, that's the subscription friction point. And those paid features are pretty central, like the AI task breakdown. That's a big one.
Ah, the AI feature. Tell me more about that. How does it work?
Well, it takes a big task, say, write quarterly report, and it automatically suggests smaller steps, outline 30 mins, draft intro 45 mins, that kind of thing.
Okay, so it helps break down overwhelming things.
Exactly. It reduces that initial, mental effort of figuring out how to even start. But yeah, it's part of the paid package.
Which leads us to the complaints, the challenges. Because it's not all smooth sailing. We saw reviews mentioning bugs, timers, pausing weirdly, or resetting.
Specific glitches like that pop up.
And some people found the interface too clunky for making quick changes on the fly.
Yeah, usability friction. And then there's the really big one, kind of ironic, actually. The main reason some people stopped using it, it required too much effort to input every single little task and build the routines initially.
Wait, hang on. So the tool designed to reduce effort takes too much effort to set up. Isn't that a bit of a paradox?
It is, but it really highlights that even the best tool still requires, engagement. It's a structure, not magic. The general feeling, though, seems to be that it's a legit tool. It does what it claims.
Correct.
It feels genuinely designed for how neurodivergent brains might work. Gentler, more accessible than, say, a complex spreadsheet calendar.
So it's not a perfect fix, but a valuable alternative.
Pretty much. If you look at the bigger picture, its value seems to be in smoothing out the day, helping remember the small stuff, reducing that mental load of switching tasks. It gives that external structure. But you still have to build and stick with the routines yourself, of course.
Right. Which brings us to a final thought for you, listening. If a tool like Tiimo can significantly cut down on that daily anxiety, that feeling of overwhelm, and actually help you follow through, does that initial time investment, the effort of inputting everything, ultimately pay off, in terms of less stress, less mental fatigue long term? Something to chew on as you think about your own digital tools and routines.